So good to be back in Thibodaux tonight with y'all. Maybe someday I'll be strong. Maybe it won't be long. I'll be the one who's tough. You'll be the one who's gonna grow. It won't be long. Maybe I'll be real strong. Maybe I'll do things right. Maybe I'll stop tonight. You'll learn to cry like me, and you'll just wait and see. Maybe I'll stop tonight, do things right. You'll control me, you're so boldly. You'll be till I'm free. Like I said, we were just so excited to be back in Thibodaux. My name is John Foster, and it's always a pleasure to be back, especially on a beautiful Saturday. God gave us a beautiful day to have fun tonight, so let's do it. There's an old Alan Jackson song that just so happened to be one of my very first songs that I really took seriously in my career, and I think it paid off pretty well. Sing it with me. It don't rock the jukebox. I wanna hear some John. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. Everybody makes my prediction. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. Lordy, I am very proud of my daddy's name. Although it's kind of confusing, mine ain't exactly the same. tradition. Yeah, if I get drunk at the Firemen's fair and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. Thank y'all for singing with me, man. Love that song. Gives me a run for my money, though. Gotta take a breath after. Here's a song for you. Well, before I do the next song, I want to tell y'all, back in, I guess this was March, I met Brantley Gilbert, who's a great country name out there, and Brantley had heard that I was going on tour with Hank Jr. for a couple of dates, which is true. I'm going on a tour with Hank Jr. for about 5 dates this year. And he said, I went on tour when I was your age with Hank, or around my age. And he said, if there's one piece of advice I can tell you, it's know the words to family tradition, because he might call you on stage. And I looked him in the eye and I said, Brantley, I've been knowing the words to family tradition since I came out the womb. So I cannot wait for the day that Hank Williams Jr. himself, Bo Cephas, Rockin' Randall, Hank, whatever you want to call him, pulls me on stage to do family tradition. Because I've been preparing for that all my life. So hopefully y'all are there to see it. But here, this next song's by another gentleman who I've had the pleasure of opening for. One of my favorite country singers and songwriters, the great Clint Black. Y'all sing with me? We're the first thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I know. If I do things I ought, feel free to do it. Here's a slow song. Happens to be an original of mine, written in the 80s by my friend Dan Tyler, about not knowing what you have until it's lost. So like I said, here's a slow dance opportunity for y'all out there for an original song here. Heard her one time, too many. Now it's my turn for crying. I never earned the love she gave me, but one day she just stopped trying. And she said it might be best for her to go. For a moment I agreed, and now I know, just as she was leaving, I fell in love all over again. Just as I was losing her, I wanted her more than I ever had before. Then she slammed the door as she was leaving. I caught the way the light came through her head. Right then and there, I fell in love all over again, just as she was leaving. Now I'm in love with a memory, the sound of her voice is haunting me. I can't forget the way she touched me when we were alone. She was wanting me like a fool, let her love slip through my hands. I'm alone, now I understand, just as she was leaving, I fell in love all over again. Just as I was losing her, I wanted her more than I ever had before. And she slammed the door as she was leaving. I caught the way the light came through her head. Right then and there, I fell in love all over again, just as she was leaving. I fell in love just as she was leaving. Yeah, thank you. That's an original song of mine called Just As She Was Leaving. Sun is out and that old clock is moving slow, so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime. All but it's July. Getting paid by the hour, order by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I like to call it something, I think I'll just call it a day. And oh, there's something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Why don't we care tonight? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gone to take all afternoon, half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sail away. Go, there's something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care, 'cause it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, and get back to work before 2. At a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jenny Buffy do? Raise your glasses with me, everybody. He'd say, oh, there's something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Oh, there's something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. And I know y'all don't care for sure. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Always Firemen, Thibodaux, Louisiana. No words can describe how I truly feel, but I hope these will try. It's a feeling that I can't explain, deepened in this like the sky. Though we may not know the reason, it's not for us to understand. Lord, won't you tell that angel I love her? It's true, as you can. Think about those that you love tonight, y'all. Sure, the sun will come up, it won't shine on her skin. I'd give anything I had to talk to her again. Each tear that falls on my guitar is a hug from afar. Lord, won't you tell that angel I love her as y'all live the stars. Hey, I want to see y'all phone lights tonight. Each one is a memory of a soul that we lost. way somehow we'll carry on. There we go, come on y'all. And fight through the pain. Each one of these is a dearly loss that we have today in our hearts. I just didn't think that it would be my eyes left crying in the rain. Well, I know we'll meet up yonder, sing a happy tune. Lord, won't you tell that angel I love her and I'll see her soon. We love y'all and heaven so much, sing it with me. Till the sun will come up, it won't shine on her skin. I'd give anything I had to talk to her again. Each tear that falls on my guitar is a hug from afar. Lord, won't you tell that angel I love her? Thank you so much for singing. Thank you so much for showing your light. He was in a bind, she was way behind, he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man, saw him the fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped on Hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what, guess you didn't know that I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul think I'm better than you. Well, see, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet, you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you're rousing up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil abuse it hard. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil will get your soul. Devil opened up his face and he said, I'll start this show. Fire through his fingertips as he rosin up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And the demons joined in and it sounded something like this. For acting purposes only, make some noise for Chef LeClaire. I didn't either. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. Just sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. Fire the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house with the rising sun. Chicken the bread, baby, down low. Rangers your dog by no child. Now make some noise, they were born to know. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best it's ever been. He played Fire the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house with the rising sun. Chicken the red pack, picking out dough. Granny's your dog by no shout, no closing out my mom. working guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see old glory fly. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep at peace at night when we lay down our heads. Thibodaux, are y'all ready? Make some noise! My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now the station that I love has fallen under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. As soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, then we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Yeah! Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog's gonna bite when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A.